No. Oh, you don't listen. Oh, go. Oh, you could stay there.
Hello and welcome back to our coverage of this PGA Tour event already in progress. We're picking up action on the 15th hole. Let's charge to the finish line. And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. Taking aim from about 180 yards here. Currently leading by 2. Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. And he's down there. You got a read?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
This one looking really good.
Bit too heavy-handed there. Par putt coming up here.
Surely it's going to.
Ooh, right by the hole. So after avoiding the drop shots, that's their first bogey. Leading by a shot after that hole. A chance to put last hole's bogey behind them here at this tee.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult two-putt to say the least.
That's a great shot here at 16. It sets up a chance for birdie.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud. Looks good.
That's a good way to bounce back from the drop shot at the last hole. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Well, here we go, Rich. We're at the penultimate hole, the 17th.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Well, this one's right at the pin. Another fine-looking strike, this one. It'll find the green.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And now striding to the final tee of this round. Wow, that was just striped. It's been a good year. 3 wins so far this season.
Just a bit outside into the rough. that'll work. That's fine.
Getting ready to play their third. He's got a two-stroke buffer. Ooh, that almost went down. 6 feet remaining to the cup. Oh, what a stroke. And with that, this round comes to a close.
Come on, buddy. You're making me nervous here. Stay there.
Round 3 is in the books, and that is the top spot on the leaderboard that they possess. That's better than most.
Well, you like to think so. You always want to be in the lead, but with 1 round to go, you got a host of players trying to chase down this leader.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of... Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA winner Rich Beem. And Rich, do you fancy this player's chances?
Never easy going to bed with the lead, and they're out here today. It's probably weighing on them a little bit. I got to say, though, this player has been playing well. That's why they have the lead. So they have to be excited, and they have to like their chances going into this final round.
Big day coming up. Can't wait to see how it unfolds, Rich. This should be an absolute beauty. Going with the 7.
They've decided to club up.
That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. Always nice to have a birdie putt. Good looking putt. Oh, what about this stuff?
That is definitely a confidence builder.
Sitting at -14 now for the event. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
A little bit of breeze ruffling the old hair, and it's coming straight on.
Opting for the 9-iron.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
Didn't that look good for a long time? If he makes this, he'll save his par. Okay, steady now. 4 feet to the cup. That's tracking. And now that finds him in first place. Here we are at the 3rd.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Not the result they were after there.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
This would be a great up and down. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Putting for par.
this is on a great line.
Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. He's currently tied for first. Teeing off here at the 4th.
Nice tee shot here. A little bit more room to the right than the players really feel like there is. However, that also brings a rough on the right-hand side into play, and you don't want to be there, especially with this green that's set right back against the canyon. It's a difficult second shot, almost an infinite edge pool look, if you will. You really have to bear down and make sure you have a good idea of your distance control on your second shot.
This one from about 160 yards out.
Wind is going straight at his back. This one's going to the right.
Left yourself an opportunity.
That's not going to roll.
Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Was on a good line. And here we are with their 4th. Currently tied for the lead. Ooh. Oh, that almost went in. And this one will be for bogey. Currently 12 under for the event. This hole is a par 4, but it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
Taking aim from about 170 yards.
The breeze is moving left to right up there.
Going with the 5-iron here. That might be one club too many. Yeah,
But it stays up on that hill, though.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Setting up this putt 29 feet from the cup. This is what they have left for birdie here.
Ooh.
Now
they
rolls.
didn't really understand how much downhill it actually was. Shocking.
Oh, just missed. This putt about 11 feet in distance. This one has eyes for the hole. Down it goes, but that's back-to-back bogeys. Time to lift.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
3 wins already this season. That's a good-looking shot there. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Just a stroke behind the leader. How close was that to going down? Lining up the birdie putt here. This one started out on a good line. Ooh, nice putt to make for a birdie. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Next up is this par 4 hole.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the Barranca and the canyons come into play.
Well played, mate. Time for the second shot here at the 7th. And choosing the 8-iron here. Just hoping for an outcome now. I'm pretty sure they had their sights set on hitting the green there.
Well, they wanted to hit the fade, and unfortunately, they didn't.
That's incredible. Yeah, good effort, that one, out of the bunker. And this would be a great par putt if he can make this. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Let's see what happens here at the 8th. Going with the hybrid. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt. No, that's too bad.
Well, I think they fell in love with the line, forgot about the pace.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Ooh, I like this. The cover's coming off the big dog. Time to let it loose.
I think it's just a straight par 5, 615 yards. You got to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and hopefully hit a straight third shot. It can get challenging when they put the pin on the top left tier. That's when you can put a little too much spin on it and have it come chasing down to the front part of the green. That's no good.
That's a little untidy. And just in the first cut here. Getting ready to play their third. Just one stroke back and right in it. This one looks to be heading towards the green.
Yeah, that was tricky with that wind. Great shot there.
This putt for the lead.
Looking good so far.
Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. Oh, how handy is that? Move him into top spot. Well, this is when the knees start to knock. The sweat starts to appear on the palms of your hands, Rich. Just a slender lead with 9 to play.
Could be some trying times indeed. Tough holes lay ahead, but yes, you're in the position that you want to be, ahead of the pack.
That was absolutely murdered. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up here from about 180 yards.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. And he's safely on the green with that shot.
Outside chance for birdie here, Luke.
That's disappointing. There's a putt of about 6 feet coming up. This one's looking good. Ouch, that hurts. This one for bogey. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Pegging it up on the 11th hole here.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, Happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Good chance this one, right on 6 feet.
Now this is important. This for par.
That gets the job done. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test.
This 12th hole is probably one of the toughest tee shots players will face out here. They know they have to hit a good tee shot, a long tee shot, to have any chance or hope of making birdie here. You miss it a little bit out to the right, the rough over there is horrific. You do find the fairway, though. You got a green that tilts from back right to front left, making the second shot so much more imperative to not get it above the hole. Second shot, leave below the hole at all costs.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That won't get a good lie, I'm sure. A wonderful shot and a birdie opportunity coming up at the 12th. High pressure moment here. This for a share of the lead. That's frustrating. Putting for a par now. Hey, that's a chance. He's currently just in second place. This is one of those long par 5s. Good luck.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Henny, how bad is this lie?
He is not going to like this one bit. This is what bad lies are made of.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Ooh, that almost went down. Just 3 feet to the cup. Good putt that. Just one off the lead after that hole. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th. Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one. Around 110 yards to go.
Downwind on this shot.
Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. He's found the surface. Good chance here. Trying to move to 13 deep here with this putt.
Looking better.
Just didn't drop. And this one is for his par. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich.
And what could have been with that putt? Luke could have taken the lead. Not to be.
Time to step on your tee shot here at this long par 4.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny, tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
This shot from around 210 yards.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
And here we are with the third shot. He shares the lead. Oh, I thought that one was going in. And he needs this to save par. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Stepping up to the 16th tee now.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult two-putt to say the least.
Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a two.
One of the good guys out there, Luke. I am hoping for this one to fall.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread.
That will drive you bats.
And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front, mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
Going with the 6-iron here. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it.
I really hope this one drops for him.
You always like that on long putts when you just have to go ahead and tap it in stress-free. Sitting at 12 under par for the event. Here we go, Rich. We're at the lucky last, teeing off the 18th hole. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. Needs to make a move soon. Found the green side rough. Didn't that look good for a long time? And this putt for a final score of 72.
Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? This is a par putt. And with that putt, that'll bring his tournament to a close. Well, that concludes our tournament, and the gap between victory ends up being 3, Rich.
Just needed to be a little bit sharper with the irons this week. Overall, They were good, but it was less than spectacular in spots. It's something they're going to need to go back and work on before the next event if they want to finish any better. However, finishing just 3 strokes back, that's got to give them a lot of confidence, a lot of belief in their game at the moment.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage on behalf of Rich.
Two-K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Waste Management Phoenix Open is about to kick off. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. Luke Elvey back in the booth with my boy Rich Beam and Beamer. We're at the place which has the famed stadium hole. We're at TPC Scottsdale, and, well, it's the loudest show in golf, isn't it?
It's the greatest show on grass, there's no doubt. When players are at this course, the course kind of speaks for itself. It's pretty much right in front of you. There's a couple of tricky shots here and there, a couple of really tough holes. Number 7 and 8 back-to-back come to mind. A few stretches there is difficult, but the difficult thing about playing here is the distractions, the crowds, the enormity of them, the yelling, the screaming. It's endless, and in order to play this golf course effectively, you almost need to put in earplugs because you need to focus on what you're doing, but the distractions are out there every hole, all day long.
What's it like to step foot in the stadium hole?
It's incredible. You feel like everybody is standing right on top of you, and the last thing you want to do is hear the boos. And so you really focus in on hitting the green to hear the cheers, and they're going to cheer for you when you do something good, but they're going to let you have it if you do something bad. It can be a very stressful place to play if you're not accustomed to that, but you can also have a lot of fun with it if you like to go down that road.
Well, that's enough from me. It's time to pull the trigger. Let's get down to the course. That's a nice looking tee shot, that one.
Let's catch up with another Jon Rahm highlight, shall we?
Jon Rahm, this dude.
Check this shot out, and what a shot it was indeed.
Well, there's a scorecard saver, Rich. That's perfection. Time for the second shot here on the second hole. Is that what they had in mind?
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Well, there's the line, the greenside bunker. Can they get this one up and down? Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 28 feet from the cup. This for par.
Ooh, right by the hole. Job done. Let's head to the next. The third here at Scottsdale plays over 550 yards from the tips. It's a strong par 5, which requires 2 big shots to get to the green. The first shot needs to avoid that bunker on the left-hand side to give you a chance to go for the green. But if you're laying up, it's laying it back to a number between those 2 bunkers that sit on the left side of this fairway, around 150 to 100 yards out.
Nicely done.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Wind starting to get up, but it's helping, which is nice.
Opting for the 3-wood. Getting ready to play their third. Eight feet to the cup.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
And that will drop in for a birdie.
Currently 1 under for the day. The par 3 fourth at TPC Scottsdale. Fairly straightaway hole, but bunkers again, front, left and short right, requires a pretty accurate and solid strike. should find the green here.
That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
And this putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. Okay, slow down now. That's enough. Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
Luke, I just don't see this happening. I tell you, I'd love to see this player prove me wrong, though.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
3 feet to go here to the hole. Okay, let's head to the next. John, do you have any info down there?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Lydia Ko as she gets set for her next shot here on the 5th.
And that ensures that he's back to even par now.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
The 5th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a strong par 4, playing 470 yards from the back tees. There's a big bunker down the right-hand side that will catch any drive not hit with authority. The approach must be accurate with the bunker on the left-hand side. Anything just slightly missed here will be punished. Well, this one looks to be heading down the runway. Second shot here on the 5th. Going with the 9-iron, I think. This one looks like it'll safely make the green. Playing within their comfort zone there.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
It's on a great line. It was on a good line. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
This is what they have left for par.
I like the look of this.
That's what we can do.
Steady now. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Just can't seem to get off the bogey train here, Rich.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
And unfortunately heading in the wrong direction on the leaderboard after that hole. The 6th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a solid mid-range par 4, 432 off the back tees. Again, it's more position off the tee that's required here with the bunkers on the left-hand side. A bold player is to fly it over that bunker on the left and leave just a short wedge in. Bold players will get off this hole, but a safe strategy lays back before them.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Let's get back to it, shall we? What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Now he's eyeing up around 160 here.
going with the 7.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
Yeah, that one will play. Good chance to move to even par if they can make this putt. Hey, nice looking line. Well, that'll play. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. The 7th here at Scottsdale is a par 3, a straightaway hole. The bunkers, left and right of this green, ensure that a nice straight shot is required. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. That was a beauty.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
Jon Rahm getting ready for his next shot.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. And this putt to move into the top 20. I don't mind the look of this. Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. And with that, he'll stay right there at even par. The 8th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a very strong par 4, playing over 475 yards from the back tee. There's a couple of pot bunkers down the left-hand side that need to be avoided so you can get to the green in 2. If you're going hard here, there's a tree on the right-hand side that can prevent a good second shot or a line to the green. 2 well-struck shots required to get to this green, and even then, your par's not secure. Rich, why don't we catch up on some of the other action going on around the course?
Bubba Watson's known for some of his artistry.
Bubba Watson got that fire on him.
210 yards out.
Breeze straight into him.
Going with the 5-wood. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it.
Putting for birdie here.
Ooh.
Down she goes. Let's head to the next.
Trailing by 4 strokes. The finishing hole on the front 9 at TPC Scottsdale was a par 4, measuring 453 yards from the back tees. There's plenty of room off the tee to the left, just so you can avoid that bunker on the right. There's a bunker short of the green here that needs to be avoided, a short little pot bunker. But 2 solid shots here will allow a chance for a birdie. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
This whole location for him, well, it's about 185 yards out.
Opting for the hybrid, I think.
Just a little off with the accuracy there. Unable to find the green.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
Oh, how good was that? Oh, and up he goes, marching to the top of the leaderboard.
Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay.
This one was a great chip in. I could watch this all day.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The 10th at TPC Scottsdale is a short par 4, measuring just 428 yards from the tips. There's a huge bunker down the right side of this fairway, which suggests maybe less than driver is necessary off the tee. What you want to do is set up for a good angle of approach, though. There's a couple of pot bunkers to the short right of this green and a big one to the front left to be avoided.
John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Jon Rahm as he gets set for his next shot here on the 11th.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Time for the second shot at the 10th. Opting for the 5-iron. Woo, back there, horsey. Not sure if that's how they drew it up.
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
How close was that to going down? Just outside 10 feet to the hole here, right on 11 feet to be exact.
This is huge for momentum. Gotta try and hold this. This for par.
Oh, God.
Steady on. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Now 5 strokes behind. The 11th is a par 4, playing 472 yards and a huge water hazard down the left-hand side. The best line is a drive as close to that water without taking it on. Anything that leaves about 150 to 170 yards in will give you a chance to set up birdie. Great shot. From around 170 yards here, 5 shots off the lead. Going with the 7. That's some good golf right there. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Has to putt this one downhill.
Get excited. This could go in. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 12th for TPC Scottsdale is a par 3 measuring 192 yards off the back tees. Not much to this hole except the bunkers left to be avoided, although water can sneak in on the right up near the green if anything is slightly pushed. Going with the hybrid. A bit wild on approach there.
A bit short with that effort.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Big par saver coming up for this fella. And down she goes. Here's a look at Bubba Watson from earlier.
Second shot here.
Nicely holed. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The 13th is one of the good scoring holes in the closing 9 at TPC Scottsdale. It's a par 5 measuring 558 yards. Job 1 is to avoid that huge water hazard to the right or the tree on the left-hand side that juts out into the fairway. If you're clear, you'll have a chance to knock it up near towards the green, or just laying it back to a comfortable yardage of around 100, 125 yards. A chance for a birdie here to really ignite your charge. Well, that's a handy shot. Let's take a look at this from just a couple of moments ago. And back to the play, shall we?
They're thinking of going for this one, guys. Gotta be aggressive. Love this play out here.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Not able to find the green in 2, but a bold play.
Airmailed the green with that approach.
What a shot.
That was sensational, Luke.
That shot's so good, we need to have another look.
This shot was absolutely perfect. Looks just as nice on the second viewing.
He currently shares 4th position.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The 14th is a strong par 4, almost measuring 500 yards from the back tees. The bunker that sits in the fairway should be covered. Anything around 190 to 200 yards out will give you a green light to go for this flag, although a 4 here never hurts. Taking aim from about 220 yards out. Only 2 shots off the pace. Going with a 3-wood here.
Looks like this is gonna miss just right.
That was a bit of a miscue.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd. That was a gallant attempt.
What?
This one's for bogey.
So far, so good.
Unfortunately, a bogey goes on the scorecard there, trailing by a few shots after that hole. The 15th is a very important hole, the par 5, 553 yards from the back tees. Either makes or breaks around here at TPC Scottsdale. That huge penalty area to the left is to be avoided if you're to make a decent score. A good drive will allow you to go for this island green in 2. Although if you're too far back, no point taking it on as there's water everywhere to collect your ball. Laying up to the 115, 20-yard marker will give you just an easy wedge here and a chance to still make your birdie. And here we are with the 3rd shot. 3 shots off the lead. Sitting at 2 under and a share of 7th. Beautiful shot. Well, that's a lovely way to make a move into the top 5. And it's time to recap that play.
I'm glad we get to see this again. This one should be practiced at home.
He's currently tied for 4th. Welcome to the jungle, or as they call it here at TPC Scottsdale, the Stadium Hole Par 316. It's just a short club, but you miss the green, and a chorus of boos will ring out. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
That looked good for a long time, didn't it? Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. And now at 3 under overall. This dramatic finish at TPC Scottsdale has no shortage of options at the 17th, Rich.
If you hit the driver but you miss the green, you gotta miss it out to the right-hand side to have any hope of getting it up and down for the birdie. However, you knock it on this green in 1, you never know, you could make it 2.
Good looking shot, this. Oh, almost went in. And now we go to the 18th, and this happened just a moment ago.
Oh.
This is how you
This
do
is
it
no.
7 days a week.
Okay, let's get back to it.
Garfield.
This would be a good putt to make, and with it, a share of 3rd spot.
These are on rails, looking good.
Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today, and that will take him to 4 under. It looked like it came out of a cannon. The approach into the final green at TPC Scottsdale is usually with a little bit of relief, Rich, because the water's behind you.
Luke, the second shot at the 18th is fairly straightforward, but how confident are you feeling with 50,000 sets of eyes focused on you?
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Come on, get down. Okay, that'll work. Trying to get to 5 under with this putt. Maybe some time on the practice green wouldn't hurt. Lining up from the sand now. Oh, that's great. Just missed the hole. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I gotta say, I don't like their chances. I have been wrong once before, but I really can't remember when that was.
This one's tracking.
They thought leaving the flag stick in would help them, and they thought wrong.
And that brings an end to today's play. Let's head to the clubhouse. And as the round comes to a close, they find themselves in 8th place on the leaderboard.
In 8th place, meaning top 10, Luke, not a bad spot, but I can promise you this player is expecting more of themselves.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich B and the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.
Garfield. Come on. Garfield.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Waste Management Phoenix Open. Today's coverage is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beem here as we keep an eye on this player who's been trailing in the tournament but has a real opportunity today.
They do. They need to get out there, though, and start firing at some flags. They've been playing very conservative all week long, and you can't continue to do that with any hopes of winning. You have to go ahead and start trying to take advantage of the conditions. Hit it close a few more times. And until they start doing that, I don't see them catching the leaders.
Can't wait to see what unfolds. An opportunity for a birdie here.
This really looks good.
Well, Rich, that's ideal. A birdie to start the day.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
He finds himself in a share of 7th. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot.
Let's head over to the third. Let's catch up with Jon Rahm.
Wow, what a save.
I'm gonna take you outside.
Needed that in a
If
big
without
way,
leash, if you
chipping
run
into
away
the
from me,
par.
you're gonna have trouble, okay?
Penny, what have they
You
got in front
understand?
of them here?
Yeah, I think
You
he's got
understand?
around
Shake on it.
135.
Shake on it. Alright, give me your paw. I'm not taking you outside till you give me paw. I'm not gonna chase you. You got a deal? Alright. Go.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Clubbing up, smart. Gotta control it though.
Fat
Let's
ass.
see. Yeah, that was great wind management there.
7 feet to the cup.
This for a birdie run. This is looking solid, what they wanted.
Oh, look who's getting on a roll now. That's back-to-back birdies.
That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Here we have a par 5. Is it time to get after it or play it safe?
Eight days a week, that rhythm works.
Time for the second shot into the third. Getting ready to play their third. Playing their fourth shot. Oh, I thought that one was going in.
Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
Gotta try and save the par here.
Yeah, we'll take that.
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard.
And an opportunity awaits as they step onto this tee of the par 3. Going with the 5-iron here.
Uh-oh, we're starting to hear roars from another part of the course.
Let's have a look at this highlight.
This is a beauty of a third.
Okay, time to return to the action. What's in front of them, Henning?
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup. This is their look at birdie.
Surely it's going to.
Fair effort that. Good birdie. And that will take him to 5 under. And stepping up the standings after that effort. Teeing off here at the 5th.
Birdie at the last hole. Can he make it 2 in a row? That dog will hunt.
Here's a look at Rambo from a moment ago. Always lovely to see a long-range bomb made. Let's recap it. Wonderful effort. And back to the course with the live action. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
This is down breeze, so it's going to be tough to stop it on this green.
Going with the 8-iron here. This one could take a little bounce to the left. Oh, wonderful shot. And a chance for birdie at the 5th. A good chance to move to 6 under par here.
This for back-to-back birdies.
It's got a chance. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And that will take him to 6 under. He's currently tied for 3rd. Time to tee off at the 6th. Looks like they put a good pass on that one. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
And from around 135 yards,
choosing the 9-iron here. This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Oh, tidy looking shot that.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
This putt coming up is for birdie. And as we head to the next hole, this player is chasing the leader behind Bubba Watson.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Opting for the 5-wood. Oh, stop it. What a shot.
John, give us a small update.
Hello up there. We are checking in down here with Lydia Ko as she gets set for her next shot here on the 8th.
Here's a putt to move into a share of top spot on the leaderboard.
this is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And that will take him to 8 under. And after that hole, they're currently in a tie for the lead with Bubba Watson.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Well, this should find the short grass. Taking aim from around 190 yards here, is currently tied for the lead. looks to be going with the 5-iron. A great shot here at the 8th, and a chance for birdie. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Ouch, that hurts. An opportunity to make a par here. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. And as we check in on the standings, this player currently shares top spot alongside Bubba Watson.
Oh, just absolutely abused the golf ball there with that shot.
Time for the second shot here at the 9th. Opting for the 6-iron. This is looking pretty good in the air. And he's safely on the green. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
Oh, so close. Yeah, that's never nice. Putting it off the surface, that hurts. Didn't that look good for a long time? Let's try and make this one. Only drop the one shot. And now to Bubba Watson. Trying to get to 9 under for the event with this opportunity.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Bubba Watson, our leader in this one, trying to shake off the bogey on the last hole as they step onto this tee. And tee shot looks pretty good. And now we go to the 11th, where this happened just a moment ago. Here's a great shot from our player currently in second. Oh, I like the look of this. And they're playing from about 140 yards out. 2 strokes off the lead. Opting for the 9-iron.
4 right.
Well, not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. This one's for birdie.
Looking really good.
Didn't quite judge the speed on that one. This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make. Just didn't drop. And this one is for bogey. And that putter's hold, and that means it's back-to-back bogeys, unfortunately.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Bubba Watson currently enjoying first place in this one. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4. Quality shot, that one. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
That's inside the house of opportunity.
Would need to make a long putt to secure a birdie. now.
It doesn't matter how you hit it if you can hold putts like that. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. And let's have one more look at that shot.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
Bubba Watson is atop the leaderboard with a 2-stroke lead. Let's head to the 12th hole.
Luke, this player coming off a birdie on the last hole, getting some momentum going their direction.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
You can hear the excitement in the air. It's starting to build. And this is a great opportunity, a great look from long range.
Let's get back to it, shall we? Oh, this will be a bonus. Right on 17 feet from here.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Just a short putt remaining here. Bubba Watson is 2 shots ahead of the field. Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we?
Wow, I didn't even know they had this power. Great drive.
A 3-time victor already this season.
Oh, trying to work a little draw into this flag.
Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
How frustrating. Maybe you can chip it back close and limit the damage.
I gotta say, his short game is one of the best in the game.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. No green in red, but a chance to save their par. Wow, from a dodgy lie, Rich. How special was that?
Oh, went from the outhouse to the penthouse with that chip in.
Moments like that deserve another look.
Yeah, this was a gift. Wasn't expecting this.
Currently 8 under for the tournament. Quite often the hardest hole in golf, a long par 4. Oh, that is a thing of beauty. And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. That's a pretty handy shot. Yeah, well played. Setting up here with a very long putt.
Little birdie look in here.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. That will work. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
Pretty good shot there.
Oh, I love this person's confidence and courage. Driver off the deck here. And here we are with the third shot. He's right in the hunt, just a shot off the pace. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Here's a look at Bubba Watson from earlier. Well, this is a fair reason why our leader is where he is on the leaderboard. And back to the play, shall we? Time now for the fourth shot. And just one shot off the lead. Well played. And that'll promote a good move up the standings. Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
Yeah, Seve would be envious of this one. What a chip in.
That's 9 under par for the event.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Let's see what happens here at the 16th. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. And this will give reason for the crowd to go absolutely bonkers here.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
Ooh, right by the hole. Big putt for par coming up. Well, that hole's behind us. Water play. And as we check the leaderboard, it's great to see Bubba Watson back on top. Left nothing in the tank on that one. That was pummeled. Time for the second shot at the 17th. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Firm, back, up the hill. This will be a good one.
It was on a good line. A par putt awaits. Bubba Watson currently in the lead. Well, here we are. The 18th hole. Oh, well played. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
This one looks just a fraction too long to me. Nicely done. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. This is buckets. The putt drops, and this player is finished for the day. And as this round winds down, he finishes in a tie for the lead. Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Waste Management Phoenix Open is about to kick off. Pleased you could join us for this third round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this player starts their round in the lead. What's the game plan for them today?
Yes, right now the game plan is working, but they still have to go out there and play off the front foot, play on offense, and not worry about who's chasing them.
My heart's pounding, my palms are sweaty. Let's see how they play out. Going with the 9-iron, I think. This one might need to get down a little. That's tidy. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 30 feet from the cup.
Was that a rush of blood? Oh, I love these momentum putts. Right on 10 feet. Let's go hole it. Ooh. Putting for bogey. Well, that's not the most positive of starts. Getting underway over par.
Yeah, well, you're used to making bogeys a lot, Luke. This player is not. I think that there'll be birdies to come, no doubt about it.
Yeah, I can understand you'd be disappointed by the bogey, but here's an opportunity to bounce back.